On the side, I got the house to myself, well, the dorm to myself. So I was like, let me make a YouTube video. I bought my sister ring light. I put the do-rag on. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know how to tie it.
Knew that shit was golden. Knew that we was chose. Let's bring the funk. Let that bass ride. Knew that we was chose. Without the luck, we gon' get right soon.
This video is gonna be about something more serious, like about mental health. You feel me? And for me, one of my biggest health issues is the fact that I have social anxiety. And a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people don't know that because it's not something that I just talk about, you know? So I'm gonna talk about that and explain to y'all, you know, how it feels, my everyday struggles, what it be like. And the only reason I'm telling y'all is because I know a lot of people suffer with depression. You know, a lot of people have general anxiety, and a lot of people, you know, some people are schizophrenic. Everybody got their own demons, you know. Everybody struggles. I don't want nobody to think that I'm just perfect, so I'm gonna tell y'all my struggles. For y'all who don't know, social anxiety is like, basically, the way I explain it is like the fear of being, oh my God, Jesus, see, this video making me nervous. Social anxiety is the fear of talking to people. So I keep looking at my stomach. I don't know if I like what I see. For me, it's the fear of talking to people. And it's an issue that I struggle with every single day.
Every single day.
Like, there's not one day where I wake up and it's not bothering me, you know? Like, people wouldn't understand. They're like, oh,
how can you be scared to talk to people? It's just a person, they're a person just like you.
I don't know. Like, I literally cannot explain to you why I feel that way. It's like not really a fear of embarrassment, but it's more so like with me, I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, it used to be, what if they notice my flaws? Because I have acne, and I used to be very insecure about that. So I used to
be like, oh my God, what if they're looking at my acne? Don't get close to my face. I'm not that cute, like I'm ugly. Like, you know, you might look at me and get too close to my face and see that I'm really ugly, I'm not attractive.
In a conversation with somebody, these are all the things that would run through my head. Because I used to really think I wasn't cute at all. I used to distance myself from the mirror. I was like, I'm not setting myself up for failure today. Like, I would never go this close to a mirror to where I could actually see all my flaws. I would always keep my distance. Sometimes I would just go in the bathroom and I would altogether just dodge the mirror. Altogether, like, so low confidence definitely played its part in my social anxiety. Like, this is things I think about now. Like, what if I'm boring? Or what if they stop talking, I stop talking, now it's awkward silence, I don't got nothing to say. It's like, oh, what if they realize I'm not that cool or I'm not that interesting to talk to? Like, it's so many fears, and this is literally in a matter of any conversation. That's how bad it is sometimes. I would avoid the social interaction altogether. Like, it's like, okay, I think everybody does this, but like, if I seen somebody and I just said hi to them, I'll avoid, like, I'll go in a different hallway or something like that. Like, I'll just not try to see that person again, because it's just like, we just did this 5 seconds ago. I don't know if it's appropriate to say hi again. Like, I don't know what to do. So I just try to avoid that. Sometimes I'll just get on my phone. The phone is the worst one. If I feel uncomfortable, the conversation getting dry, pull out my phone. And that's such a bad, like, defense mechanism. That's such a bad way to try to get through a conversation. So I try to avoid doing that as well. Something else that I do, I'll get nervous and I'll try to, like, cut the other person off real fast to make it look like, you know, I'm very interested or eager to have that conversation. Like, it's weird because people who I don't really know, if I never seen you before and you try to speak to me, I'm not gonna, like, run away. Like, I'll speak to you. But it's like, once people get to know me and they start talking to me more, I think that's when my anxiety kicks in more, because now I feel like I have a certain standard to uphold. Like, you met me and I was happy and I was smiling and you thought I was outgoing and confident, so I gotta do that all the time, you know? I guess that's my mental, like, that's my thoughts making me feel that way, if you get what I'm saying. With my closest friends, my closest people in my life, like even my sister Ashley, I still get nervous talking to them. There was a phase in my life where I was scared to talk to my mom. Like, she doesn't know that, because, like, I'm embarrassed to talk about that. But I remember crying because I feel like, man, I can't even have a normal conversation with my own mother. Like, what's wrong with me? Like, I would think things like that because it's like people just talk and run their mouths so naturally. But for me, it's like,
do I really want to say that? Like, does that even sound right? That might sound stupid. And then what if that sounds dumb? Or what if I'm wrong?
Like, I'll think 100 things before I open my mouth, and it still might sound dumb. So I don't even get it. Like, I don't understand. But I hate it. That's my struggle. Struggle with that every day. And it's annoying. Some days the weight on my shoulder is big. Some days I kind of forget it's there. But I just keep pushing, you know, because I realize everybody got, you know, something that's wrong with them. And everybody struggles with something every day. I don't know what it is, because some people ain't gonna never tell you, but I'm letting y'all know mine, you know? Like, there's certain people who I do talk to There's certain people I do talk to effortlessly. Like, you know, when I talk to Ashley and I'm feeling good that day, which is like most of the days I talk to her, I feel comfortable. People who've been in my life for a long time, like, I feel more comfortable talking to them than anybody else, you know? But the anxiety is still there sometimes, you know? That's just how I am. There's nothing I could do about that. At this point, I've just grown to accept it. I get nervous talking to people. I don't know why, but that's just how God made me. It is what it is. But am I going to stop talking? No, I'm going to keep running my mouth. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to always keep it pushing, you know? It's like an ongoing fight, and either you lay down or you get down, and I've been getting down. I'm going to always do that. Ugh. Thank you. Yeah, that's my struggle with it. I'm not sure how it is for other people. Like, there's very, very extreme cases of social anxiety. Like, there's people who have it and they'll just stay in their room and they won't talk to nobody because they just feel that uncomfortable. And to people who don't have it, they're like, oh, how can you be so scared to talk to people? Like, what's wrong with you? They're people just like you. You don't understand until you have it. Like, that's like me saying, oh, I spit. I don't know if y'all seen that. That's like me saying, oh, how are you depressed? Like, what's so sad about life? Like, why are you so sad all the time? Like, everybody gets sad, but why you gotta be a sad hoe all the time? Like, that sounds so ignorant. Like, nobody chooses to have a mental setback, you know? I'm gonna put some, like, 2 tips in here to help somebody who might have it like me. I'm going to tell you that it is a constant fight every single day, but keep fighting, because the day you stop fighting, you're gonna feel like you took steps back, you know? You gotta keep fighting, you gotta keep pushing, and you gotta remember that it's all in your head. Like, focus on what the other person is saying. Like, stop thinking about you. You're not that important. That's why I gotta tell myself, you're not that important. Don't nobody care about you. They just trying to talk to you. That's it. You know, they're not really worried about how your face looks, unless you got something in your mouth, son. That might be something that they're, like, staring at. Don't nobody care about you like that, to be analyzing you as much as you think. Stop being so arrogant. That's what I have to tell myself. Focus on the other person. Like, look at them. Look at their eyes. They might just be as nervous as you. And it's not your job to uphold the whole conversation. Like, if you're scared you're going to get boring or you're going to run out of things to say, it's not your job to keep the whole conversation flowing. Like, that's why it's a conversation. It takes 2 people to keep it running. If they ain't really saying nothing, you can't say nothing back to it. That's it. Second tip, don't get on your phone. Just because you're getting nervous or you're scared or you're running out of things to talk about, don't grab your phone. Don't do that. You don't want to have something you do when you're nervous, because that's going to always be your go-to thing, you know? Don't do that. If you're getting nervous, just write it out. Hey, thug it out. Tell yourself, I got this. I'm important. I'm smart. They like me. That's why they're talking to me, you know? Boost yourself up. Don't create bad habits, because then they're hard to break. That's really it. I just want to tell y'all, like, if you're struggling with something, it's okay. You know, I struggle with that. A lot of people don't know that, and a lot of people don't believe me. Unless I'm struggling with it that day, then you're not going to hear about it, you know? Well, I struggle with it every day. I just feel like I've been dealing with it for so long that, you know, this is just how it is. And I've learned to do certain things to handle it, you know? And my way of handling it is by dealing with it hands-on. I encourage other people to do the same. Take small steps. If you're scared to talk to somebody, you know, maybe even try to talk to somebody online first. After that, try to talk to a real person. You don't have to have a long conversation. Just do it step by step. And then eventually over time, you'll get better at these things. And you'll realize, you know, it's just conversation. I'm not going to lie and say, you know, the social anxiety is never going to be there. I don't think it ever goes away. But it does definitely get better. To people who are depressed, schizophrenic, you know, have anxiety, everything gets better. Everything gets better with time, but also you have to allow it and you have to help it. Like, you can't just say, okay, it's going to get better in time, so I'm just going to keep staying in my room for 3 days hoping that my mental state of mind gets better. Like, no, you got to fight too, you know? So keep that in mind, y'all. Y'all not weird. You're different, and that's okay. You know, everybody's born to be different, and I love y'all and I accept y'all. And I hope that me telling y'all this made y'all feel better, because this is not something that I really talk about like that. Everybody's going through something. It might not be a mental setback. It might be, you know, another insecurity, but nobody's perfect. So don't ever feel like you're weird because you have something going on in your head. If any of y'all want to talk, need somebody to talk to, comment below, slide in my DMs, whatever. I don't care. Like, it's whatever. That's really it. I just wanted to let y'all have this. Hey, I'm struggling too. We all struggling. I really love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you want more videos like this, let me know. Let me know, because I'm going to do it for y'all, you know? I can't remember what my outro was. I think it was, Yeah, I think it was, I love y'all. Okay, yeah, it was something like that. Alright, that wraps up this video. I hope y'all enjoy it. Don't just like and look bomb on me with the do-rag. I love y'all. What's the point of pointing the finger? Well, fuck it. I'm about to throw the deuces because you only make the effort to make excuses. Excuse me for feeling useless.